we're going into depression. Why? Because supply chain is shocked. People have no money. The banks, central banks, are requesting the loans that they loaned out back. There's a massive civil war, this idea of civil war between left, right, that's taking place in the world. Yeah. We have a war that's taking place overseas right now. We have a food shock, right, in the Ukraine that's taking place. And it can become a bad situation in the long term. Now, how do you position yourself to succeed? The way you position yourself to succeed is by selecting a few sizable bets that you want to make and study those specific sizable bets. I'll give you my 2 big sizable bets for the next 2-3 years. 1, Shopify. Shopify, I think, will directly compete in some way, shape, or form with Amazon. Amazon is a little bit different, but I think Shopify appeals to the people that are small entrepreneurs, right? So I think we're at a $25 or $30 billion market cap. Don't quote me specifically, guys, for Shopify. And then we're sitting at over $1 trillion or close to $1 trillion market cap for Amazon. I think Shopify has the ability to 10x. So I'm putting 10% of my net worth in Shopify. The second one right now that I think is underpriced and it's on purpose is Meta, right? I think Meta, dude, these guys are fucking wizards. Who else is going to compete with them? TikTok, Twitter, they're the only ones around. The cats own Instagram.
I think Apple's their biggest threat, though. I don't see Mark Zuckerberg. I respect everything Mark Zuckerberg has done, but I don't think he's an innovator. That's the thing. He doesn't have to be. He's a developer.
He doesn't have to be. That's why he has a team. Here's the thing. They're sitting on tens of billions of dollars cash. Perfect. Now iOS says, okay, we're going to take this tracking off. Or, you want to run boosted posts on your stuff. You have to run it through our app store. Sure, these are revenue hits that impact, but they impact the stock price. Do they impact the overall health of the company? These are 2 different things. Yeah. You need to look at the health of the company and the stock price, and you'd be able to correlate it. I think Facebook is at the prices of 2015. Yeah. 2015. Yeah. It's worth more than that. Right now or something like it's worth more than that. Yeah. So once again, my 2 big sizable bets in the Web 2 space are going to be Shopify and Meta. Why? Because I understand them. And like I said before, I'm not just in the business of betting on companies. I'm in the business of betting on winners. So if there's this dude do you think Mark Zuckerberg's just going to fold?
Dude, he's just gotten too big where it's like you have to bring him down. Like the government's just like, yo.
He's part of the government.
And now he's getting into the hardware game.
He's part of the government. He's getting into
the hardware game.
The dude is ahead of the curve. He's a genius. Do I like him? Is he a globalist? 100%.
Yeah.
I'm still going to get rich off of his stuff. I'm betting on winners. I prefer putting my money on Mark Zuckerberg than putting my money on some bullshit Web3 project developed by 19-year-olds. That's the truth. If you could put your money on CumRocket or Mill for some garbage ass shit, and make money, so be it. I'm going to put it long term because right now I'm not in the business of multiplying my wealth. I'm in the business of preserving it because I have enough, right? I don't have to work another day in my life. So I want to preserve what I have, and I want few sizable bets that I can sleep well at night that aren't going to tank overnight. So literally today, or like 89 or whatever it was, I started opening up my positions, and I'm literally going to layer in all my trades up until I think $76. And over the next 5 years, it'll multiply 3, 4, 5, 6x, and so be it. So you put a couple $1 million in there, $3, $4, $5 million, you end up with 20. It's not that difficult. But if you think, and I called it on my Twitter account at Luke Belmar last week, I said buy Shopify.
Yeah,
Shopify's up 38%. Why? Because I knew that their earnings were going to be great. Yeah. So if you can come to me, and I've been in the e-commerce space, and you don't think motherfuckers in Q4 are going to spend ad revenue on Facebook.
Of course. Black Friday, Cyber Monday,
crazy.
Christmas.
They're about to drop the bag, whether they like it or not, because they want to get those Q4 sales. So Facebook, Meta, they're going to do extremely well this next quarter. And if they don't do it, the speculation or the rumor is going to drive the stock up, and then you cash out. The point is you have to get in early, and you have to be able to position yourself accordingly. So that's those are my thoughts, bro. What do you think?
And don't invest unless you have a lot of money, I feel.
Correct.
Investing is like next level game.
Correct. There's investing, there's trading, there's gambling, there's a lot of different verticals, right? Yeah. I'm in the business right now of investing. So I did my trading. I trade for fun. I trade to have case studies and things of this nature. But a lot of you cats right now, you got to be making cash.
Cash flow.
You got to be making money. And the reason you want to be making money is because, as we talked about, you get paid in proportion to the difficulty of the problems that you solve and the value that you provide in the world. You want to be right now in the business of developing valuable skills because you'll get paid in accordance to that. So if you have no money, right, and you have no influx of money, you have to ask yourself, what value am I providing? And if the answer is not much, right, then your job is to start providing value. You take that, then you can multiply it in the crypto market, you can multiply it in the stock market, and then ultimately you'll get into a position like myself where you're just about preserving it. And a lot of super ultra wealthy people I speak to, they're like, bro, I don't need more money. I just need to keep what I got. Like, I'm in the business of just keeping my stuff. And that's the position that I'm taking. It's a little bit different than, the people that are like the average people of our age, that like their investment strategy and things of this nature. But if you think that the level of knowledge that you currently have is going to make you a billionaire, you're sadly mistaken. You got to level up your mind, got to level up your information, got to level up your circle, because that is what's going to lead you to become extremely successful. And it's like Jim Rohn says, if you have $1 million, you best become a millionaire, because if not, you're going to lose it. So it's about becoming that what you want to be. And if you want to become a billionaire, then embody the habits, the beliefs, the systems, the methodology, the actions, the habits, the behaviors, the friendships, the relationships, and the knowledge pool that billionaires have. And hopefully some of that success trickles down to you, because success leaves clues.